And anytime we mention loyalty, remember loyalty, brothers and sisters, we always have to remember the loyal companions of Hussein alayhi salam. Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam had such companions that were so loyal, that were so dedicated to him, such that the Imam himself says, Wallah, inni ma ra'aytu ashaban khayran wala awfa min ashabi. He says, Wallahi, I have never seen companions that are more loyal, that are more dedicated and loving than my companions. Amongst the most famous of the companions of Hussein was Habib ibn Mazahir. I'll mention the story of Habib, but before I mention the story of Habib, there's another individual from the ashab of the Imam that we rarely hear about. And that is the brother of Habib ibn Mazahir. He had a brother by the name of Ali ibn Mazahir al-Asadi. He was amongst the companions, amongst the shuhada of Karbala. Ali ibn Mazahir, he had come to Karbala with his wife. He is with Hussein, his wife is with Zainab alayhi salam. On the night of Ashura, Imam Hussein instructed his companions, he told them, whoever has brought his wife with him, tonight I need you to take your wives to the tribe of Bani Asad. Take them away from Karbala, because tomorrow is going to be a difficult day, because Zainab and my woman, they will be mistreated. They will be arrested and taken as prisoners of war. So I want you to save your woman from this. So he instructs them to do that. Ali ibn Mazahir, he calls his wife. He enters the tent. He tells her, this is the request of Hussein. He's telling me that I have to take you and leave Zainab because it's dangerous for you to stay here. The wife of Ali ibn Mazahir was a woman that devoted her life for Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. You know what she did? She was shocked. She was so angry at what he was saying. They say she hit her head on the pole of the tent. And then she said, Ya Ali ibn Mazahir, is it fair that you can stay here and defend Hussein, but I abandon Zainab? Is this fair? You want to make Rasulullah, Fatima Zahra, Imam Ali proud. But then how will I meet Fatima Zahra on the day of judgment, having abandoned her daughter Zainab? I want to stay here. I want to make Zainab proud. Whatever happens to Zainab, let it be. It will happen to me as well. If Zainab will be hurt tomorrow, if Zainab will be in danger tomorrow, then I will be with Zainab. I will never leave Zainab. Never. Will you have that honor? But I will be denied of that honor. Never. He sees that she doesn't want to leave. He goes back to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. He tells him, Ya Aba Abdullah, I told my wife she doesn't want to go. She's insisting that she stays with Zainab and the other woman. The Imam, he tells him, Jazakumullah khayr al-jaza. May Allah reward you and your wife the best of reward for this loyalty that you have. These were the supporters of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. And then you have Habib ibn Mazahir al-Asadi. You know, Habib, just for us to understand the greatness of Habib, there is a beautiful way. When you go to Karbala, may Allah give you all the opportunity to go to Karbala again. When you enter the shrine of Hussein from Bab al-Qibla, you see the dharih in front of you. There's one dharih, the dharih of Imam Hussein. Ali al-Akbar is on the side. And then you see next to the dharih of Imam Hussein, there's one dharih for all the shuhada, all the ashab, correct? Except Habib. Habib is to the left. He has one shrine all for himself. All the other 70, 80 companions, they're in one dharih. Habib has his own dharih. Allahu Akbar. You see the people, they go on the dharih of Habib, kissing it, asking their hajat, doing tabarruk. You see how Allah gave him such a high position, that He made him special out of all the ashab of Hussein, that 1400 years later, Habib always is outstanding. He stands out. He has a special dharih just for him. This is the work of Allah, trust me. Or else why was Habib buried there, not with the shuhada? This was the work of Allah Azza wa Jal. Imam Hussein arrived to Karbala before Habib. Habib came late to Karbala. He wrote a letter to Habib. He wanted Habib to join him. He sent that letter to Kufa, to the house of Habib. Habib is one day sitting with his wife. They're having a meal. Someone knocks the door. They answer the door. They see it's someone that's brought mail. They take the mail, it is for Habib. He takes the mail, he opens it, he sees it is a letter written by Imam Hussain alayhi salam. How beautiful is it? You open a letter, you see it's a letter from Hussain to you, from the Imam to you. It's a private letter. It's not one of those mass letters that they privately just for you. It says, from Hussain ibn Ali, the son of Fatima, to Al-Rajul al-Faqih, Habib ibn Mazahir al-Asadi. He calls him the jurist, the scholar. Imam Hussain calls Habib the scholar. Imagine how great he was if Imam Hussain is giving him such lavish compliments. He opens it and there was only one line in it. إن أردت أن تنصرنا فأنا غريب في كربلاء. Imam Hussain wrote in that one line, "Oh Habib, if you want to support me, support Ahlul Bayt, then I am in need. I am gharib in Karbala. I am alone in Karbala." That's it. Habib right away he knew. Right away he went and he told his wife, "Farewell, I have to go and join Hussain." He had a servant. He told his servant, "Take my horse and meet me on the way," because he didn't want the authorities to know that he is going. The servant, he went ahead of him. Habib, he went after that. But he arrived a little late. When he arrived, he saw the servant. He's talking to the horse. He's telling the horse, "If my master Habib doesn't come, I will ride you and go to Hussain. I won't wait too long for Habib because Hussain is waiting in Karbala." Habib begins to cry. He says, "Ya Aba Abdullah, what have you done that even the slaves and the servants, they want to die for you. They all want to go and support you." Habib rides his horse and he goes to Karbala. Imam Hussain alayhi salam, when he arrives to Karbala, he gives out the standards. One for Al-Abbas, one for this one for... There is a final standard left. He says, "This one I have reserved it for Habib ibn Mudahir." Finally, Habib arrives to Karbala. Aba Abdullah al-Hussein, he sees someone coming. He asks, "Who is it?" They go, they tell him, "This is Habib." The Imam is happy. He goes out to greet him. Habib, he arrives. When he arrives by Imam al-Hussein, he doesn't come down from the horse. He throws himself off the horse onto the foot of Aba Abdullah and he kisses the foot and he tells him, "May my life be sacrificed for you, Ya Hussein." Do you see the love, the devotion these people had for Hussein? He enters. Zainab alayhi salam, she hears someone has come. She asks, "Who is it?" They tell her, "It is Habib ibn Mazahir." She tells Ali al-Akbar to tell him that Zainab sends her salam. Ali al-Akbar comes to Habib. He tells him, "My aunt Zainab sends her salam to you, O Habib." You know what Habib does? He sits on the floor. He takes from the sand of Karbala and he begins to pour it over his head. And he says, "Who am I that Zainab says salam to me? Who am I? I don't deserve the salam of Zainab." You see his love, his aqeedah, his ma'rifah of Ahlul Bayt. This is Habib ibn Mazahir. These are the loyal companions of Hussein. The night of Ashura, he turns off the candle. He says, "The enemies will kill me tomorrow, but if you leave me now, they won't kill you. So please leave." He turns off the candle so anyone can feel free to leave. A while after, he turns on the candle. He sees all of them are standing with their swords. They are as dedicated as ever for Aba Abdullah. He told them, "My dear companions, you will not leave." They tell him, "Never, Ya Aba Abdullah." Zuhair ibn al-Qayn, he says, "Ya Aba Abdullah, if I were to be killed for you by the sword, and then my body is to be cut up in pieces, and then my body is burned, and then the ashes is dispersed in the wind, and then I am resurrected, and that is done 70 times, I would never leave you, Ya Aba Abdullah. It's only once. I will only die once for you, and then it will be eternal bliss and paradise with your mother Zahra after that." This is Zuhair ibn al-Qayn. Another one of them, he stands, he says, "May Ya Aba Abdullah, may the creatures of the wild eat me if I leave you. How can I abandon the son of Rasulullah?" He sees the devotion, the dedication, and then he tells them, "I have never seen companions such as you, companions as loyal and dedicated as you. May Allah give you the best of reward." It was the day of Ashura. The companions, they sought permission from the Imam, and one after the other they would go and get killed in the battlefield. Muslim ibn Awsaja, when he fell down, Imam Hussain and Habib, they came to him. Habib asked him, is there any final wills you have? Muslim looks, he points at Aba Abdullah al-Hussein and he tells Habib, I have just one final will before I die. What is it? My wife, take care of my children? No! He says, أوصيك بهذا خيرا. Take care of Hussein. Never abandon Hussein. As long as you're alive, make sure that Imam Hussein is protected and safe. All they cared about was the protection of Aba Abdullah al-Hussein, until all of these companions went. The Imam had no more companions. He went on a hill. All he could see from his companions was their bloody, mutilated bodies on the sands of Karbala. The Imam began to cry out, ألا هل من ناصر ينصرني ألا هل من معين. Is there no one to protect me? Is there no one left to defend me? His companions had all been killed. And then he began to feel lonely, so he started to call his companions. He remembered last night they all said, we will protect you and defend you. So he began to call their names one after the other. Ya Habib, Ya Muslim, Ya Zuhair, Ya Burair, Ya John, Ya Hur, يا أبطال الصفا ويا فرسان الهيجاء يا ما لي أناديكم فلا تجيبون وأدعوكم فلا تسمعون. He called upon them, O Habib, O Zuhair, O Muslim, where are you, O mighty warriors? Why is it that I call you but you do not answer your Imam? نيام أنتم أرجوكم تنتبهون. Is it that you are asleep and that's why you do not answer the call of your Imam? Did you not say we will never leave you alone? Did you not say that we will always defend you? Your Imam is alone in Karbala now. He began to continue and he called them. And Imam al-Baqir says that when the Imam began to call them, even though they were all killed, but their bodies began to shake and shiver at the call of Aba Abdullah al-Hussein. لما رأى السبط أبطال الوفا قتلوا نادى أبا الفضل أين الفارس البطل وأين من دوني الأرواح قد بذلوا بالأمس كانوا معي واليوم قد رحلوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون وسيعلم الذين ظلموا آل محمد أي منقلب ينقلبون والعاقبة للمتقين. Brothers and sisters, let us raise our hands, supplicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah. Everyone read together. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, يا الله يا الله. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات. اللهم عجل لوليك الفرج واجعلنا من أنصاره وأعوانه والمستشهدين بين يديه.